And we're now joined by winner of Saturday's ARCA West race from Colorado, Jesse Love. Jesse, 3 wins now on the season as the phone falls over. Having a little problems there. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Sorry, my thing just slipped off the mug I'm using to prop my phone up. But
Nice.
I'm doing great. Just got back to my home. So cool weekend just to sit down and relax and not have to worry about a whole lot of stuff. I have a week off of school and all that. So I'm just using the time to get ready for Gateway. So it's a good weekend. The weather's nice, but California's kind of on fire. So thoughts go out to everybody infected, like that's being infected with that. So
Right.
praying for all those people, and we're just getting ready for Gateway.
So let's talk through Saturday. That was a very dominant race for you. Even though you didn't lead every lap, you led most of them. You did have a challenge there, though. So just talk us through your day on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, we unloaded super fast. We kind of changed some stuff around, and some things got changed with the 19 car, and it really paid off a lot, I guess. I mean, the car was just super fast. We went through the bumps really well. Colorado wasn't as rough as I was expecting it to be, but kind of went there with just the mindset we're going to keep on working forward and doing the best I can and making sure that I perform. You know, there's a lot of people a lot of NAP people there, a lot of sponsors there. So, you know, a lot of people put a lot of work in to make sure that you have a great weekend. And so it's time to perform that weekend. So that was what my mindset was, just perform the best I can, I guess. So, like I said, we unloaded really fast. I was super fast in my mock runs and qualifying runs. And same thing with our long run speed. I mean, we were able to have our long run speed be faster than second place's mock run speed. So we were really fast the whole weekend. And you can kind of tell when we unloaded that it was going to be a pretty good weekend. So I was happy, had a big old smile on my face once we unloaded, and kind of just kept on going that way.
So let's talk about that battle with Blaine Perkins there near the end. That was a lot of fun to watch. What was that like from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of clear what happened. I mean, I feel like I just ran my own race the whole time. I was able just to ride. I mean, I had such a great number 19 Apple Power Premium Plus Toyota Camry the whole time. I was just able to ride most of that race and save my tires, and it was fun actually. It wasn't stressful. Irwindale, I wasn't quite as good, so I mean, I was kind of having to hustle the thing. Utah, I mean, I was just all out the whole race, so had to just dig from the get go during that race from the drop of the green flag. But I mean, it's kind of, in my opinion, one of those things. Like, I'll kind of call it how I see it here. I mean, it was. I mean, the 9 car knew they wanted to play. The time it was going to get to me was the restarts. So I kind of knew it was going to happen, and I kind of came in with the mindset like, well, if I understand or if I think he's going to do it, then I won't be so surprised when he does do it. But sure enough, like about the 5th restart to go, lap 100 and probably 130, probably I'd say. I started getting shots in my rear bumper every restart, and just desperation, I guess. And I was good with it. I mean, you can kind of bump and run me, and I'm fine with it. I come from sprint car racing where you race super aggressive the whole time. You don't run into people, but I mean, you race pretty aggressive the whole time and stuff like that. So, and then from running some super late stuff at the beginning of the year back east, some really aggressive driving and controlled aggressive driving, but aggressive driving to say the least. And it was all good. Then it kind of just got out of hand the next few restarts. I mean, I started just getting run up the racetrack and just getting ran into pretty much flat out. It was kind of clear on the video. And actually, the video came out, like I saw one of the videos. You can see the 9 car kind of get into me and then just wheel turn right and just went all, you can see the firewall of the wheel or the sidewall of the wheel and just turn right and run me all the way up the racetrack. So I kind of knew it was happening at that point, trying to just get me out of the race at that point. So I just understood, that's kind of, just the desperation of it. So went along with it, just kept on controlling the race and getting it back whenever I could.
So you two seem to have kind of formed a rivalry at this point. It seems like you two really have been the 2 dominant cars this season. You two are like the ones that are going for every win this season. Outside of Sam Mayer at Vegas, you and Blaine have been the only ones to win races in the West this year. So has that competition kind of pushed you to be a better driver throughout the season to try and beat him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see it as a rivalry. You know, he's had some good runs, and but we had some stuff the last 2 weekends where we had. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Sorry, but we had some runs. You know, the last 2 weekends where I feel like we should have run better. But we turned ourselves around, and we all got better as a team. And I feel like we're back on track now to how we should be. And I feel like I feel that we made that clear at last weekend. So I don't really see it as a rivalry, really. I feel like it was just one of those things where, last year in the West season, things kind of just got really aggressive with the last few restarts. And hopefully, some respect does get formed, right? But, kind of last year, you saw it happen, the last few restarts, no matter what happened, right? So just kind of going to go into the rest of the weekends, expecting just to have, good hard racing, I guess you could say, and keep on getting these wins.
So 3 races left now on the west side, unless something else gets rescheduled between now and then. Obviously, 7 points is not very comfortable of a lead for you. What's the mindset here for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, the best way, I guess you can say, is just win races. That's how you build a point lead, right? So we'll just keep on going. How we went into Colorado, and keep on building our race cars better than what we did before, and keep on understanding the whole logic of it. We got to keep getting better and better as the weeks go on. So I'm really confident in my team right now. We got a great team put together, and overall our car is just really fast right now. So we'll keep on going to the next one and getting better as a team. We're going to Gateway this weekend, so we'll go to Gateway and see with our new package what we can do there.
Well, speaking of Gateway, give us a little preview of that. What are you expecting out of that race?
Yeah, so I mean, the bigger tracks like Phoenix, we were pretty good at Phoenix. My first time on a big track, so I was learning and stuff. But Iowa, we struggled, but that was not what we wanted. But we made some big changes with our bumpy track, rough track package, right? Going into after Douglas County, we made some pretty big changes with how our car reacts in rough sections of the racetrack. So Gateway's smooth, and we've been really good on smooth racetracks. So we'll go into Gateway and just keep on trucking and keep on getting better. We were pretty good. Colorado in a sense is similar to Gateway if you think about it. You kind of have these long corners where you don't want to get to the apex soon. Gateway, obviously, the corners are just, from what I've heard, is forever and ever long. So
right.
Felt like that's kind of what's similar with Colorado. You just have to wait on it for 1,000. Feels like 1,000 years. So I'm looking forward to Gateway. I'm really interested to see what we got, and we won't talk about it. We'll just be about it, and hopefully be running up front at Gateway and see if we can put ourselves in a position to capitalize on something.
All right. Well, hopefully you are able to get a good run this weekend in Gateway. But I think that's all I got for you. So congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the year in the West Series.
Thanks so much. Have a great day, guys.